So we decided to do this fundraiser because we had a lot of free time over the summer, and we've heard from many of the doctors about the conditions of these patients in Guatemala. And we also learned how most of the work they're doing is free, and they rely on donations to give these patients as much care as possible. So we want to do the most we can to get as many donations and give the patients the most support that we can.
I've learned that the people in Guatemala don't have a lot of money, and when they need complicated surgeries, there's only a few surgeons in Guatemala that are able to help, and they come with a price. But the people from the Smile Back Foundation, they're coming from the United States, and they're coming to Guatemala for no cost and helping out these people with super complicated tumors.
I'm Dr. Simon O. I'm a board-certified implant doctor. I speak all around the world about full mouth dental implants and how to fix the complications, and that's the basis of the stuff that we do in Guatemala. Is that they didn't have that kind of skill set. I was the first person in Central American history to place a zygomatic implant, which is a life-changing procedure for them.
What problems are you trying to solve with the Smile Back?
What Guatemala has relied on is people flying into the country from out of town or out of the country, doing the operation and leaving. And that's not really a sustainable thing because that costs a lot of money. And so the problem I'm trying to solve there is a sustainability problem. That's the problem I'm trying to solve, is creating a system where we can train more of the doctors to do these procedures and basically introduce the skill set so that they can take care of their own people. So currently I'm working with the university to actually build a hospital that can take care of that stuff.
Why does every donation matter?
So every donation matters because ultimately it will go towards the next patient. And so we really just need to bring awareness out there.
So my name is Nitin Patel, and I am an oral and maxillofacial surgeon. But in addition to that, I'm also a head and neck oncologic and microvascular reconstructive surgeon.
So how does receiving oral surgery change a patient's life?
My practice is essentially where we take out tumors, and they could be benign tumors or malignant tumors that are causing gross deformity. It's very important for patients who have got these deformities to be helped by doctors that come through the Smile Back Foundation. When they come out of surgery, they're not able to do much because some of the bigger surgeries we do, they don't understand what we've done for at least a few days because they're swollen and things like that. But their families are really happy with some of the things that we do for them, especially with the way it transforms their lives. So they're very happy with the results.
So how important are volunteers and donors to the success of Smile Back?
I mean, all of us, in a sense, are volunteers. We're doing this, we're not getting paid or anything like that for it, and we're just providing our time and our services to do this entire surgery. And we go out there for approximately 3 to 4 days for the most part, and then we're taking care of these patients both before and after surgery. So it's nice to have all these volunteers who are providing their time and effort for the surgeries.
Hey guys, I'm Zach Brown. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I'm an oral maxillofacial surgeon, and I've been involved with the Smile Back Foundation for about 2 years. I've been going to Guatemala and helping in that community for the last 4. So,
What is your most memorable moment while volunteering at Smile Back?
the first patient that I helped to treat was a 9-year-old, and she'd been just closed since she was 3. Never opened her mouth. And having her come in after the surgery and able to open and smile and eat. I saw her 6 months later. She'd gained 50 pounds. She just looked healthy and happy. And, I just cried a little bit with her after we got to see each other. It was a good experience.
So I'm Dr. Joseph Camerata. I live in Overland Park, Kansas, which is a suburb of Kansas City, and I practice a combination of specialties. I'm a plastic surgeon, board certified, and board certified oral maxillofacial surgeon.
How long have you been involved with the Smile Back Foundation?
I think since its inception, it's been 3 or 4 years since it started out. And I'm very happy and honored to be a part of the foundation as one of the doctors involved.
What would you like donors to know about the impact of their support?
Most of us can't appreciate how underserved these people are. We have people that travel from miles and miles away and just to get this care. And so these are people that can be as young as 7, 8 years old with large tumors and can't even, they're going to face death if they don't get something taken care of. So all these donations, that's just taking care of these people that don't have any access to any of this stuff. And now they do. And it's incredible the service we're able to provide for them.
Dr. Steve Yusufov. I'm a board certified oral maxillofacial surgeon. So I got involved with Smile Back probably several years ago now. At this point, I think I'm probably the 5 or 6 mission trips into Guatemala. I went in with some of my colleagues and we operated on a 22-year-old patient who had a pretty big jaw tumor. We removed that tumor for him, and my colleagues at the same time reconstructed his jaw. So my colleague Keaton Patel and Joe Camerata. And as I was there doing the surgery with my colleagues, I met a 9-year-old boy who had a terrible tumor. At 9 years old, you need nutrition to grow properly, so he wasn't getting that. So we had to scramble up equipment and had donations for medical supplies. And we treated this patient, his name is Pablo, and now he's probably a couple years out. He's doing great. He's got his new jaw, and Smile Back is what makes all this possible.
How important are volunteers and donors to the success of the Smile Back Foundation?
Smile Back kind of, the foundation of it is volunteering and donating. We're essentially donating our time and resources and take time off. But then there's still expenses. We still have to pay for the hospital time down in Guatemala. So Smile Back really does rely on financial donors to continue doing this.